Hey guys. So this video came about very suddenly. I had a equally horrifying, disgusting, and empowering situation come about last night that I kind of wanted to talk about just to get it off my chest. Just free myself from the emotional suffering of it. So I go into my bedroom circa 11 p.m. last night. I'm about to take some vitamins and meds. I grab my cup, fill it up in the bathroom. I'm walking back. I stop in front of my shelving and look into the cup like I'm just looking down, like a random glance, and there's this bug the size of my palm, I would say, inside the cup. Like he's literally like the cup. And it was just horrifying. I screamed louder than I kind of believe was possible. I dropped the cup, water went everywhere. Don't know what happened to the bug. Flew backwards and ran out in a panic. I just stood there kind of in shock, and then I started walking back toward the shelves where the water was dripping everywhere. I stepped on something and it was just like a little stick thing, but I thought for a second it was the bug and I was like crushing its soul beneath my foot. And I screamed again and there was more panic. Realized it wasn't the bug. Kept walking, cleaned up the mess while still in like this panicky mode. I looked around for the bug for probably a good 10 minutes. I looked underneath the bed, behind all the furniture. I shook out my curtains. I shook out my bedspread. I just like did everything possible. I had my door open, so I'm like, well, maybe it's just gone. Like maybe I just got lucky and it's like downstairs or it's not coming back or something like that. I shook my lamp. I did everything that I thought would be plausible. So I get to the point after about 10 minutes where I'm like, okay, the bug's probably either gone or like in some kind of hibernation because it's not coming out. So I'm going to go to bed. It's going to be fine. I get into bed. I'm about to flip off my lamp switch. And then, lo and behold, there it is, sitting right next to my lamp. So, oh my. I had this sudden mini heart attack, and then I'm like, oh God, this situation. So I get up. I'm just kind of staring it down, like looking into it, trying to decipher what kind of evil plans it has. And I grab my fish oil supplement vitamins, holding that canister. It's kind of a large canister. And this bug is propped in between my lamp, a stuffed Nemo, and a plastic dog. So it's right in the middle. I'm like, this is going to be a hard shot if I want to kill this thing. And I'm like, maybe I shouldn't kill it. Maybe that's really mean. But then I'm just like, my murderous instincts took over. And I'm like, this thing's got to die. It's got to die now. And so I do some test runs. I grab the Nemo and like start pulling it very slowly away from the bug to see if it does any kind of reaction. It kind of twitches but doesn't do anything. So I got the Nemo out of the way and I'm starting to like come in. I do some test runs where I kind of lower the fish oil bottle towards it but don't like actually get too close just to see if it reacts like from afar. And doesn't react. So I take about 10 seconds, work up the shocker inside me to prepare for this, and I just crush it. And I just like split second smash, and it just totally decapitated this thing. Guts were everywhere. It was so intense. I kind of wasn't prepared. And it's just like its head was on the fish oil, its body was on the table, and its guts were lying about. And sorry, that's really graphic, but that is the case. And I was just like, oh God. So I took about 20 seconds to recover from this insane adventure I just went on. Go get some tissue paper, grabbed it, ran into the bathroom at full speed, chucked it into the toilet, and flushed it down. And I don't know why, but like I kept having these thoughts that like it didn't flush, like it was waiting in there, like its decapitated body was going to like come up. So even when I went into the bathroom this morning just to pee, and so I go in there and I have these like insane thoughts that this like decapitated monster bug is gonna like fly up out of the toilet into my vagina and hatch some evil revenge plot upon me and my insides. And that's irrational. That's not normal. But it was coming to mind, and maybe I'm reading too much Stephen King. That could be it. But it was very terrifying, and still at this moment when I'm going up to the bathroom, I'm getting these thoughts of, oh God, this is it, like the bug's coming, I knew he was still alive, even though he's not, even though like I wiped down his guts. So yeah, that was my evening. It was probably the most horrific thing I've experienced in a long time, even though I have been watching many horror movies. It was just the real thing, and it was upfront and deadly and insane and a tumultuous experience. So, on that note, I'm going to end, and I just wanted to say that if you guys had some kind of ridiculous bug experiences, paranoia around insects or even larger animals like camels, I don't know, camels, just any kind of crazy animal paranoia thing, especially with kind of harmless things. I would love to hear that because I find that very humorous personally. Also some parts disgusting and adventurous. So if you want to tell me that, I'm down for it. And if you can relate to this experience of cold-blooded bug murder, then give me a thumbs up, and I will talk to you guys soon. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hearing my stupid rant. I appreciate it. Kitty kisses!